What's up, people? Brother Brian, man. It's Saturday. It's like 80 degrees one day, 40 degrees the next day, man. It's like crazy. It's crazy. Brother Brian went to the record store today and I picked up some records. So I figured I'd get on here and share them with you. And I want to have a little fun. And after I show the records, I want to do something and have a little fun. So it's merely fun. People take things too seriously, but you know, this is entertainment. Enjoy it. Yeah, let me show you some records I picked up today though. I went to the Goodwill. They had a 50% off sale at the Goodwill, and they just got a bunch of old funky records, and they had this record. I picked this up at the Goodwill. Okay, it's a stereo test record, man, and it was $1, and they had 50% off, so I got it for 50 cents. It's a hi-fi stereo review model 211 for home and laboratory use, okay, as a demonstration of the highest possible fidelity. This record includes a program of music recorded directly on the master with no intervening tape process. Wow, that's really cool. I love stuff like this, right? And it says here it's got speaker phase and channel identification. It's got channel balance, which is really cool. I mean, if you guys are geeks like me, man, you love that. Frequency response. It says, you know, it's got all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to read it all, but it tells everything that this album will do for proper alignment and sound quality of your stereo system. And so I've got this. And I haven't spun it yet, but I'm kind of excited about it. It's on, the wax looks really nice too. It's on really nice looking wax. Looks like somebody took good care of it. It was 50 cents. Hang loose, goose. All right, I picked up some records. Now these records, you know, these are just records. I'm a record listener. You know, it's. Some of these aren't going to be like collectibles, you know, but they're definitely some good spins. I don't have any ABBA. No ABBA. She's died in the bark. She's died in the bark. So, you know, I seen this sitting there. They had ABBA's greatest hits. And I'm thinking, well, hell, you know, that's all you need. That's your ABBA right there. The greatest hits. Boom. My ABBA's done. You know, to me, that's probably all the ABBA I'll ever need in my collection. They had 2 copies of this at Omega Music. This one here is a 1976. It's VG Plus. And the other one was a 1977. So I told him, I said, well, just let me have the older one. So I took that one. And then they had this one, this is a record I've been wanting to get. I don't have this record. It's a fantastic album. Okay, this one here, it's Syd Barrett's. It's the Mad Calf Laughs. This is a reissue. This is, I think, a 2014. Let me see here. Yeah, this is the 2014 reissue. Killer album. I love it. Syd Barrett. Definitely you know, I've been wanting to get this record forever. The originals are through the roof. You know, if you find an original one, you're probably going to spend some money on it. I spent a little bit more on this record than I really wanted to. It was $25. It was $25, but you know, I don't see these a lot where I'm at in Ohio, so figured, you know, if I'm going to get it, I better jump on it now and spend the money. I didn't want to spend it, but I did. They had a Willie and Leon. You know, Willie Nelson and Leon Russell. It's a double album, gatefold. You know, this is a great album, you know. Great country album, Willie and Leon, you know. It's a classic. I don't think I have this one. I don't think I do. I've got some in there, but I don't think I have this one. And I do believe this is one to have. This is on that wonderful Terre Haute, which I'm assuming is like a Canadian press or German press. I don't know. You guys know? I don't know. And it's crazy. It's like I can't remember everything. So a lot of times I grab records because the price is right. Some of them I might already have. Didn't open this one. Check this one out. This is a cool one. Check that out. John Lennon. This one here is live in New York City. Fuck. Hell yeah, man. I was all over that. It's a 1986. I paid $12 for it. $12. It's got New York City, It's So Hard, Woman. Oh, I can't say that on here. I'll get blocked. You know what? You know where I'm going if you're a John Lennon. It's got Well, 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 Instant Karma, Mother, Come Together, Imagine, Cold Turkey, Hound Dog, and Give Peace a Chance. You know, it's a great album. I'm a Beatles fan. I'm a Beatles fan. So I see stuff like this, $12. Hell yeah, man. I'm all over it. Now this record, I don't think I have it, but hell, you never know. I might actually have this one. It's Khruangbin. I've got the one that's like, they got two of these. There's one, it's the same cover, but it's a different color. And I know I've got that one. And I wasn't sure about this one, so I grabbed it. It was like $7, you know, $7.99. Texas Moon. You know, I mean, come on, man, $7.99. That's a pretty good deal as far as I'm concerned. This next record, okay, just stay with me here, okay, because I want to talk to you about some silly shit at the end of this video, so don't go running off when I show you this record, man. Oh my god, the original motion picture soundtrack of Staying Alive. The Bee Gees, baby. Oh yeah, 1983. Things like fucking brand new. I mean, oh yeah, it's not much you can say about that one, but I picked it up. It was cheap, real cheap. I like Staying Alive. I've got Saturday Night Fever on vinyl, and I actually had the cops called on me one time, man. I had my Sherwood Vegas cranking, man. I had them crank it up. I had Saturday Night Fever, and the neighbors called the cops on me. I swear to God, true story. And then I picked this one up. This was a blind buy. It was like $3. Jimmy Rushing, Set Free Yesterday. And this one's on the Blues Way. You know, and I'm a big blues fan. I don't know. It was $3. I figured, you know what? Gonna grab it. You know, so I got those records today. Good price, man. And they gave me a $10 discount. Omega Music gave me $10 off my complete purchase. So it was like 60-something out the door for all these records. And, you know, that was just right up my alley. Right up my alley. Now I want to talk to you about something, and this isn't religious bullshit, okay? I'm not talking about religious shit here. Some of you guys will be like, he's talking about religion. Nah, I really can't stand religion, okay? But I do believe in God. I believe in God in my own way. And I always you know, being the geek that I am, I always think about silly shit, you know what I mean? And I wanted to share something with you today. Just to kind of, if anything, spark a little, you know, make your brain think a little bit. Because I think that as a human race, we're kind of crazy. You know, we're all fucking a little bit crazy. You know, you guys think I'm crazy. I think everybody's a little bit crazy. You know, and I just don't think that, like, we as a human race, I don't think we'll ever be able to totally wrap our mind around a superior being, okay? We're like primates, you know, when it comes to God and interstellar beings and all these things, you know, we're never going to get it. We don't have the capacity. But, you know, I do like to kind of have fun with it, you know, because so many people think they're so smart, man. It always cracks me up because how smart some people really think they are, when in reality we're all pretty much, you know, still driving around on fucking the roundy round things. You know, nobody's really made the teleportation device, been able to even cure cancer. I mean, we're still all the same, you know, no matter how big your ego gets, we're all still kind of the same, okay? But I was thinking about the book of Genesis, okay? The Genesis, okay? It was more than just the, Genesis, the Bible, the religious. It was, the beginning of humanity, okay? And I mean, on this thing, this scripture kind of made me have a thought, okay? And it says this. It says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. And it says, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Okay? And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, in the darkness he called night. In the evening and the morning was the first day. Okay, and that's where it kind of got me. It was like the first day, because as a human race, we always think about things from a human perspective. Okay, we don't think about things from a superior, more, there's beings in the universe. Okay, let's just face it. Whether you believe that or not, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make them not exist. They're still there, and they're still far superior than we are, okay? So I was sitting there thinking about this. Like, most people, they think about God did that in a day. As a human race, God did that in a day. Then they get in their cars with their little roundy round things, and their little feet are sticking out the bottom, and they're just running down the road. Oh, that just doesn't make, I can't believe in God. They're running around like the Flintstones on their roundy round bullshit. And you do it, I do it, we all do it. Because we're primates. We don't understand. But here's a little thought, okay? I want to read something to you. I wrote it down, and I want to read it to you. And I just want to spark a thought in your mind about, life, okay? Life. Okay, in our solar system, okay? In our solar system, okay, it takes the Earth 365 days to go around the sun, okay, for a year. We have 24 hours in a day, okay? So we think, oh, there's 24 hours. That's not, I don't think that's what he's talking about there. I don't think that's what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not going to sit out here and claim that I've got everything figured out, because I don't have it figured out. I just like to entertain this shit and throw it out there, just for entertainment value, okay? Now, check this out. The Milky Way galaxy, okay? Our solar system our solar system goes around the Milky Way, okay? The Milky Way galaxy, okay? Our solar system moves 500 miles an hour. 500,000 miles an hour. So in 90 seconds, our solar system moves around the Milky Way, which is, I'm not talking about Earth going around the sun. I'm talking about our sun going around the Milky Way. The big universe, okay? Okay, so in 90 seconds, the Milky Way will go, or our solar system will go around the Milky Way 12,500 miles in 90 seconds. Okay, now at this speed, it takes 225 to 250 million years to complete one journey. 250 million years to go around the Milky Way, okay? Which, here we are. We're moving 500,000 miles an hour. We don't realize it, because we're just fucking stupid. But we're going 500,000 miles an hour around the Milky Way. But that's going to take 250 million years to go around the Milky Way. So basically, we are somewhere we've never been. In history, in our recorded history, we are somewhere in the Milky Way that we've never been. Okay, I find this shit fascinating as hell. I just find it fascinating. Okay, so one day in the Milky Way it on Earth would be 1.77 million years. Okay, so when it says that God did that, it was one day. Okay, but in the day, what is the day with God? Okay, it was. But if a day in the Milky Way is 1.77 million years, which I'm not saying that's what he's talking about there because I don't know, but it's just some food for thought, right? Now watch this. This is some fascinating shit. The Milky Way. Now I just Googled this shit. I don't know if it's right or it's wrong. You'd be like, Brian, you're wrong. Well, you're probably wrong too because you don't fucking know either. But I just Googled it, and this is what Google said. The Milky Way has 1.5 trillion, just the Milky Way, 1.5 trillion suns. Okay, we revolve around one sun. There's 1.5 trillion suns. And it says, and half of the suns could have a planet similar to Earth. I think that shit just fascinates the hell out of me. That, there's, trillion fucking other universes out there. There's probably fucking trillion fucking other planets like ours in the solar, but yet we're the only ones. There is no God. And if I'm sure God's name's not God, okay? I'm sure God's not a man. I'm sure God's not a woman. I'm sure that, in order for him to communicate with us, he has to really lower his level of communication. So when you read the Bible and it says God, you go, oh, you're preaching religion. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to get you to understand that God really has to lower his IQ to speak to you. And it's just so funny when you deal with people with egos and they say, I don't believe in God. Well, I think people that don't believe in God or don't believe in things that outside of our planet are fucking just dumb. They're just ignorant. They're totally fucking ignorant if they think they've got it all figured out. But it makes a lot of sense that we're not alone in the universe, okay? I'm not that fucking stupid to believe that we're not alone in the universe, okay? And this society in itself is kind of crazy. Now check this out. Now here's a thought I had, okay? Another thought I had. On our planet, it's like money is the thing that rules our planet, unfortunately. And everything is monetized. They monetize everything that there is, And I had another thought when I was thinking about, the Genesis, the beginning. How our culture and our race, it's like, okay, we've got this thing, you got to put oil and gas in it. And these round things, they roll around. And, that's how we get from point A to point B. I always find that shit fascinating because it's like, you'd think we'd be past that by now. You'd think there would be, we'd be able to just move past the prehistoric days when the caveman was chiseling the round shit and rolling down the fucking road. We're still all rolling. So, that always cracks me up. And here's another thing. Think about this. Every time the Earth goes around, okay? Every time the Earth goes around, 365 days, the Earth goes around, we got to make something new. It always cracks my ass up. It's like, hey, next year, there's going to be a new car. Next year, we're going to have another television. It's just, there's just a way to monetize the way the fucking planets float around the fucking solar system. Who the fuck says you got to go out and build a new car every fucking year? To me, that's just a waste of resources. I think that, as a society, that if we say we made a car every 5 years, or we made electric cars, or we made something that, just way better than we fucking, if we progressed in the right direction, instead of having the mentality say, hey, it just went around again, we got to build another fucking car. I'm just saying, I just use that for an example. I'm not opposed to buying a new car, okay? I'm not opposed to that, buying new things. I'm not opposed to that, but I'm just saying it just shows how insane we are that we think that just because the Earth goes around the fucking sun in 365 days, we gotta build a new fucking car. Brother Brian's out of here, man. Thanks for hanging out.